All right, Aries, welcome to your weekly horoscope for February 22nd through the 28th. My name is Athen. So we've got a lot of aspects with Saturn this week, which I'm going to talk about. The moon is in its first quarter phase. So it's an energetic week of moving energy forward from these new beginnings or new ideas and concepts that may have come to you during the new moon last week in your 11th house, maybe relating to groups, friends, joining the community, getting involved, these types of things. And so moving that energy forward will be key. Now on Sunday, leading into this week, we have this Venus-Mars conjunction very nicely aspected in your 12th house, which is about going with the flow, enjoying the process of initiative. When you move your body, when you take that energy, when you take that action, there's this enjoyment to be had here. And that's what this aspect's really about. It's very physical, very passionate. And in your 12th house, this has to do with, like I said, going with the flow. Perhaps some of you are working on some things behind the scenes. But in general, having that compassion and presence in what you're doing, you'll find very enjoyable and actually perhaps getting a lot done. So that was an energy of last week, but it's also this week for the first half at least. So utilize that to good energetic energy of your 12th house there. Now on Monday, like I said, that's the first quarter phase, and then the Sun squares up to Saturn on Monday as well. This is the only challenging aspect of the week. So it is requiring initiative here, okay, to get this done. The thing is that Saturn aspects don't have to be difficult. If we step into the role of Saturn and want the disciplined approach, then it can be very nice and very constructive, actually. So what you want to do this week, because Saturn's going to be making so many aspects, is you want to step into the elements of discipline, maturity, groundedness this week. And that's for all of us. But for you in particular, it has to do with your 8th house. Because Saturn recently went into your 8th house towards the tail end of last year. And so there's this grounded approach to enjoying your life in terms of the more meaningful elements, you know, things that are really true to you. And perhaps the truth of you, the truth of information, or just overall the truth of what you really enjoy, whether it's deep connections with your relationships, whether it's that deep connection you have with your work or with your family, these types of things. Saturn is helping you build the long-term systems and structures for you to enjoy these deep things, these things that are very important to you in the long term. So stepping into that approach, that disciplined perspective is going to help definitely assist you this week, and it'll help this squaring up of energy here Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and you can really utilize this for the best. And a lot of it does have to do with these new beginnings because it's squaring up to the Sun, which is the new moon energy. So if there are these things that you are starting or thinking about in regards to the 11th house, again, friends, groups, anything involving the community or giving back, being of service, or even the wealth and gains that you get from your work, which might be financial, but it might also be just the satisfaction of giving. These types of things are 11th house. So the key here is just step into those elements of Saturn, work with that energy, and you'll find it very productive this week, Monday, especially Monday, Tuesday. Now on Tuesday, this is when things start to lighten up, and this is the overall energy of the week is positive aspects from Saturn. Venus trines up to Saturn on Tuesday. This is enjoying it, okay? So I think by getting that initiative started on Monday, we're going to see the enjoyment to be had here. This is where discipline's going to flow really nicely, with our relationships, with the things we enjoy in life. And for you, again, it has a lot to do with this Piscean stuff of you guys resting, relaxation, maybe needing that to help assist these structural things that you're building this week, needing that flow, that presence. And so just overall enjoying the responsible elements of life, which is, of course, so important to all of us. And this is the sort of emblem of this week is sometimes we have to work to enjoy our life. We have to lay those solid foundations, and this is a good week for it. We have a lot of shifts taking place in March, so this is a good week to get that ball moving and start building these structures. Now on Wednesday, we've got Mars then trining up to Saturn, very positive there, active discipline. This is a good week, especially mid part of the week, to get things done. Okay, again, by going with the flow, and I think enjoying the whole process is certainly on the table. Now on Wednesday, the Sun also is going to be going over Neptune. Okay, so this whole middle part of the week too, there is this selfless energy here, and it's in that 11th house. So maybe it is giving, maybe it is being selfless with the groups, communities, friends, these types of things. And that's been an ongoing theme with Neptune in that 11th, but now it becomes activated by the sun. So step into that altruistic, selfless, other-oriented perspective. I think you naturally will, and that's the best utilization of this when you're other-oriented. Now on Wednesday as well, Mercury is trining up to the North Node. This is clarity of purpose and understanding of overall life path. Very nice. Mercury recently went direct a couple weeks ago in your 10th house. So there was something that you understood perhaps about work, career, anything on a public level, and that's supporting you this week. It's an opportunity there for you to utilize these things you learned in regards to your life path. Now, Friday, Saturday, things are quiet with the aspects, but the moon is going to be in your 3rd house, so a good weekend for learning, writing, teaching, reading a book, anything that involves the mind, communication, or exchanges, in that sort of part of your life. All right, Aries, have a fantastic week. Thank you again for all of your support. If you'd like a personal reading, I'm still offering the YouTube discount. You can check the link down below, and I'll talk to you next week. Take care.